Hi, my name is Erica, and this is my first YouTube video. I am a Navy spouse, and we PCS'd to Rota, Spain in December of 2020. So we've been here for a little while. It's March, I'm not sure what date it is. It's March something, 2021. And it's been a time. It's been a really interesting experience so far. Definitely been challenging, just getting here and just getting settled and getting all of the things that you need. I really feel like I wish we had like a checklist. I don't know, maybe there is one, but I wish we had a checklist of like, these are the things to do. And maybe I'll do a video and really go a little bit more in depth with the things, or like a checklist of things that you need to know once you arrive. But I wish we kind of would have had that, or had a point of contact person that was really thorough with that type of information. I'm the type of person where you can't really give me too much information. I really am someone that really thrives if you just let me know what it is, what I'm getting into. I'm totally fine with that. I think that would be really helpful. But that wasn't our experience, unfortunately. So we've kind of just had to navigate and figure things out as we go along. So that's been kind of interesting. But like I said, I really like our space. I really like being able to look out and see the water. It's really nice. I have been kind of having, just in the past couple of days, I think it's really hit me that like I'm missing just my everyday life, I would say. I was working prior to being here, and now I'm a stay-at-home mom. I just had access to things that I knew, so that it's kind of tough for me, not really being able to just, go to your local spot, wherever you go to get like I miss Starbucks. There's no Starbucks here. I love going to Starbucks. There's no Starbucks, so I can't go to Starbucks, or going to my favorite like local bakery, or going to my favorite Mexican or my favorite Thai place, or all of those things. Going to get my nails done. I miss getting my nails done. So all of the things that were huge parts of my life, or all the things that were just things that made my life enjoyable, really having to stop and figure out how to create those things and find those things here. Yeah, it's definitely a huge change, and something that I don't think I really considered, or something that I hadn't really dealt with up until the past couple of days, when I've sort of stopped and thought to myself, okay, how am I feeling with this huge change? We've been here for a few months, and now I'm really starting to realize that I do miss things about my life prior to being here, and I am just trying to figure that out, and not become like sad or depressed, but also just acknowledging how I feel. And yeah, it's an interesting experience for sure. But I'm really grateful still to be here. I'm really hoping that we'll get to take some really amazing trips. I'm really hoping that things will open up more, and that we'll be able to see some things and go on a few really nice vacations as a family. And also I hope that, my family will be able to come. Most of my family, they haven't traveled to Europe, and I would really, really love, especially if my parents could come and be able to, we be able to go somewhere really nice, and have them be able to see some things that maybe they've always wanted to see, or maybe even never thought about seeing. But just being able to share that experience with my family, I think would be really, really nice. So I'm just hopeful still. I think I'm just having a moment of being a little bit bummed, but I feel like that's real. I think a lot of times people only talk about the positive, and only talk about, oh, it's so great, and you get to do this and you get to do that. But sometimes it is hard, and sometimes you do have bad days, and I just want, if someone happens to see this and maybe they're feeling down, or they're feeling like, this isn't what I thought it was gonna be, that like it's okay and that's normal. I love to be positive. I love to offer and just exude positivity, but also I think it's really real and really fair to acknowledge that sometimes you get down, sometimes stuff isn't what you would have hoped, sometimes it just sucks. So let's acknowledge those feelings as well and deal with them and move forward from them. But I don't really want to quell that right now. So it is what it is. I think it's also tough too, because my husband, he's just been working a lot and just kind of immediately after the new year had to go back into work mode. And now he's back on a ship, and he was on shore duty for a couple of years, and it's different. And now we have a daughter, and this is the first time, of course, that we've had a daughter, and he's been on a ship and having to deal with that, and him having to deal with his feelings, and you know, us as a family having to navigate this new experience of not only him being on a new ship and having new people that he's around, but now he's a dad, so it's a different experience. And so, and we're in a new country and all of the things. And me, I just experienced a really big loss in my family a few weeks ago. So, you know, just me trying to navigate that and think about that, and, you know, being over here and not being able to go back for the funeral, that was really hard and really challenging. And I don't even know if I've ever, or I don't know that I've even began to sort of like deal with all of the feels and all of the emotions of that. But it's definitely an interesting experience, and I hope that with time, and I hope that with thought and just prayer, it'll be better. But yeah, it's a lot. It's really a lot. So just know that, friends, it's a lot. It's not all rainbows and sunshine, at least in my experience. Maybe for other folks it's just, oh my gosh, it's amazing. But for me, it's been challenging. It definitely has, and it's definitely pushed me in good ways out of my comfort zone. And I'm definitely going to have to be a little bit more of an extrovert, or tap into some of my extroverted tendencies, because I am a true introvert. But having to, you know, put those big girl pants on and figure it out, that's what I'm gonna have to do. So I don't want to make this a super long video, or I don't want it to be like a total Debbie Downer moment for folks watching. But just know, if you see this, if you're here, or maybe if you're in a new place, if you move to a new place, or you're maybe in a new space in your life, just know that it's okay to have your down days. It is really okay, and honor those feelings. Try not to stay stuck in them, but just honor those feelings, because that's what I'm doing right now in my first video, just being a bummer. But I'm about to make another video after this. It'll be a little bit more lighthearted and happy. Hopefully I'll be sharing some of my favorite things right now. So thanks for watching. Do all of the YouTube things, the liking, the commenting, the subscribing, share, allow the spirit to move you, and I'll see you next time. Bye.